I'm meteorologist Bruce Jones with Midland Radio Corporation, and I'll walk you through programming the Midland WR100 All Hazards Weather Alert Radio, the most popular weather alert radio in America. In the box, you should have your instruction manual, the radio, and the AC adapter, which plugs from the wall into the back of the radio. Now let's get started. The radio requires 3 AA batteries. These are for backup power in case your electricity should go off. Use standard AA's and not rechargeable. They go in the back of the radio. 1. After you've placed the batteries in, make sure you turn the radio on. And then we're going to program the radio using these buttons on the front. The menu, select, up, down, left, and right buttons. And we also have a volume up and a volume down control. Using the menu and the up arrow, we'll scroll through the 7 menu features on the WR100. First of all, time. It is a clock, so we'll set the time. If we arrow up once, we get to the alarm feature. It is an alarm clock, so you can set it to wake you up in the morning. We'll also be setting the channel, that is the frequency that we want the radio to listen to. National Weather Service in the United States runs 1,000 transmitters operating on one of 7 different frequencies, and we need to program the radio to listen to your local frequency. The same set is the specific area message encoding set. We can set this radio to go off for warnings for a single county, or we could set it for multiple counties, and we'll walk you through that. The alert type is the way that you want the radio to alert you if there's severe weather. You want it just to turn on a light, to turn on a tone, or to turn on a tone and then start talking to you. We'll give you all 3 options. Finally, there's an alert test feature that allows you to let the radio go off so you can see what it sounds like when it alerts. And our final feature is the light. The backlight can be adjusted to be on all the time, or it can go dim. I'm going to walk you through setting all of these features on the WR100, and the easiest way to start is by setting the time. After you hit the menu button, you're given an option of what you want to adjust, and we're going to select time. And now we can use our up and down arrows to change the hours, and an arrow over to change the minutes. And the clock defaults to morning. So if you want to set for an afternoon time, go all the way through noon and then into the afternoon hours. Once you've set the time, you can hit select, and the radio is programmed with the proper time. Our second option in the menu file is alarm. Now again, this is an alarm clock feature on the radio. This has nothing to do with receiving watches and warnings, but if you'd like to use it as a wake-up alarm in the morning, hit select, and you can choose to turn the alarm on or alarm off. If you choose alarm on, we hit select, and here you can enter the time when you'd like the alarm to go off. Hit select again, and the radio is armed to give you an alarm clock feature for your morning wake-up. Next on the menu options, channel. Weather radio signals are broadcast on 7 different frequencies or channels. In the United States, there are 1,000 transmitters. In Canada, about 200, all of them operating on one of these 7 frequencies. You'll need to set the radio to listen to one of these channels. Now, generally, there's one strong signal in your county, and to find it, you can scroll through until you hear the signal. So hit select.
Was 29.94 inches and rising.
And when you find a strong signal, that's probably your local transmitter. To be sure, you can go on the internet to www.weather.gov and click on Weather Radio. Click on the name of your state and the name of your county to find out the channel frequencies that best serve your county. Our next menu item is SAME set, same set. Each county in the United States has a 6-digit identifier, or SAME code, Specific Area Message Encoding. This is where you tell the radio to listen for warnings for a specific county or counties. Now, we recommend that you generally program in just your county. If you live near the county line, you may want to program in the code for another county nearby. The radio will accept up to 25 codes, but we advocate that you really think of just a single county code for your county alone. However, if you like, you can choose multiple counties and put in more codes, or you can set the radio to go off for any county that hears a warning for. Our suggestion, single county code. You can get those codes at the weather.gov website by calling 888-NWR-SAME or go to the midlandradio.com website. Once you've decided on just a single county code, hit select. It'll ask you for this code, and it's going to call it county number 1, same code 1. Hit select again, and now you'll get a flashing cursor that allows you to put in the 6-digit code for your specific county. Midland Radio is based in Kansas City, so I'll put in a code for one of our Kansas City counties, 0200991. Once you've typed in your 6-digit code, hit select, and the radio is programmed for your county. Again, you could put in codes for more than one county. If you'd like to put in, say, 2 county codes, instead of choosing single in your same set, choose multiple and hit select. Now you'll be asked for the code for county number 1, which we've already added. Once you've added that code in, hit the up arrow, and you'll be asked for a code for county number 2, which you can then enter along the same line. When you're done, hit the select button, and your radio is now programmed with 2 county codes. Our next menu option after same set is alert type. Hit select. And now you can choose how you want the radio to alert you, either by tone, by display, or by voice. Now, the alert features are explained in detail on page 9 of the Midland WR100 Owner's Manual. We advocate that you leave the radio in voice alert. That way you'll hear a tone followed by a voice that explains the current danger. We should note that if you leave the radio in display mode, there will be no audible alert. You'll only see lights and a scrolling message. After alert type, our next menu feature is alert test. In the alert test mode, if you hit the select button, you'll actually hear what the audible tone sounds like when the weather radio receives an alert. To silence it, hit the menu button. In use, if you set the radio for tone alert, the tone would go off and it would continue to go off until you hit this weather snooze button. At that time, you'd be able to hear the alert. If you set it in voice alert mode, you'd hear that tone for 5 seconds, then it would be followed by the official message from the National Weather Service. After alert test, our next menu option is light. Hit the select button, and now you can adjust whether the backlight stays lit all the time, backlight on, or backlight normal. Sets the radio so that after a period of non-use of about 5 seconds, the backlight will go off. Now that we've programmed the radio, let's set it up. Plug your AC adapter into the wall, and the adapter plug goes into the back of the radio where it says DC jack. Now you've got your electrical power. Always leave it plugged into the wall. And on the side of the radio, you always leave the weather radio turned on. Extend the antenna so you get good quality signal strength. Keep the radio away from fluorescent lights, and if signal strength is still an issue, you can move the radio a little closer to a nearby window. Now that your weather radio is programmed and plugged in, weather information is just a touch away. If you'd like to hear the current forecast or current conditions, all you have to do is press the weather snooze bar.
65 at Johnson, County Executive, 67 at Lee Summit.
And remember, if you have any further questions, check your owner's manual, or you can call us at Midland Weather Radio. Our phone number is on the last page of the manual. or check out our website, www.midlandradio.com.